Okay, I am all the way ready. Bag is ready. I have a little bit of time until the tide. So before I sleep through the tide, I am going to show where that stash is that I was talking about and how to get to it. Just because it's really cool. And you can kind of see it in the distance. It's a little pyramid on that cross beam. It's probably a little hard to tell from where I'm standing. I'm just kind of showing it in my view in case. Actually, let me see if. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure if that would give any sort of magnification. It doesn't. So I'm going to show how to get to there. I'm going to end up saving this here. You kind of have to finagle your way to get to there, and you can slide off and then you have to restart. So without having to go all the way back up and restart, it's just easier to just reload from your save. So the first thing you want to do is you want to crouch down to get behind this barrier and get onto this crossbeam right here. Actually, this isn't a crossbeam. I'm not exactly sure what that's called. You kind of start to climb up it and you're blocked by this thing here. So you kind of want to crouch down and try to just finagle. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, so you're down here crouched, you come here and you're blocked. You then stand up and that gets you past it. And then you try to wiggle your way around and move around by crouching, standing as you're moving up. So it takes a little bit. You kind of have to try to wiggle your way out. You kind of just keep playing with this, turning your snap view up, down, pause. Just trying to get to here, moving yourself side to side on this. Try not to get motion sick. Me climbing up that train car. Oh, I thought I had it. This is probably the hardest part, is getting up here. I'm also pressing in the sprint. Not sure if that gives anything. Come on. And I'm just continuing to press up, like moving forward as I'm toggling between crouching and standing, wiggling side to side, just trying to mess around with this. It should not be this difficult, but of course it is. Once you get it, you definitely want to save it. And if you end up getting stuck, let me see if you can do the unstuck. Let's see if that helps you. Nope, that doesn't. Okay. I was like, I'm all good for trying everything you can. Oh, I got it. Okay. As I said, you just gotta mess with it. It is not easy to do. I'm gonna do this in a second save just to spare me from having to try to do that again. Because again, you have to climb up to there and then drop on that crossbeam that's right there. And if you don't line it up perfectly, you fall down. And so then you have to try to start all the way over again. So you go up to here. And then you just walk forward and try to align it. So, all right, that's past the hard part. I'm going to do another save there just so I have it each different locations. You go across here, and once you get here, then it's as simple as walking to this beam, and now you're here. You just cross over. And here is the little pyramid I was talking about. So you're right. That right there is the store container and delivering missions. So you're past it right here. Crouch down. It just makes me feel a little bit more steady. And then you put all of these up here. Grab all the chocolate bars. And then there's a little note that they leave you for finding this that I'll show in a moment. Okay. It says, "Well done, explorer. Now get down from here. The radius awaits." So, kind of a little funny note. Um, so I'm gonna give it actually, I'm not gonna give it another save. You kind of go back here, and then you can jump down on top of this store train, and then you should be able to jump down here without taking fall damage. Yeah. And then voila, you're done. So that's the cool little hiding spot. Um, I might actually go ahead and leave this in its own video just because that took a little bit longer than I thought. So I thought it'd be super quick, and I was like, I don't want to have like just a quick 2-minute video. So yeah, that's the secret stash here.